Hi guys, my name is Brenna. I'm Mrs. Paula's daughter, and I work at Clark High School. Today I will be reading a newsela article entitled Billionaire Surprises College Grads by Paying Off $10 Million in Loans by the Washington Post. It was hot and sticky in Atlanta, Georgia on May 19th when billionaire Robert Smith stood on an outdoor stage at Morehouse College. He started a graduation speech. The nearly 400 graduates probably thought it would be like other talks. Smith described being sent to a high-performing, mostly white school across town in Denver, Colorado, where he grew up. He said he'll never forget climbing onto the bus to Carson Elementary. Those 5 years changed the path of his life, he said. He praised his teachers. They embraced me and challenged me to think critically and start to move toward my full potential. He realized that kids were all pretty much the same, whether they were white, black, Jewish, or Asian, he said. Smith, who leads a software and technology company, told the graduates how he launched his career. He gave them wise words on grit and success. Then he announced a surprise. He said his family was going to pay off their student loans. The grads and their families were speechless for a moment before erupting in cheers. Gift will likely total $10 million. Morehouse president David Thomas learned of the gift at the same moment as the audience. Students were looking at each other like, what did he say? Parents hopped up to hug each other, he said. It's hard to total the cost of Smith's gift to the graduates of the all-male historically black college. Estimates are at about $10 million. There were 396 graduates this year, Thomas said. Graduate Deontay Jones is 22 years old. He grew up in Washington in a home with a single mother. He's the first in his family to graduate from college, and he has about $25,000 in student loans after getting academic scholarships. Jones said tears of joy filled his eyes when he heard Smith's news. It was a sense of a new start on life, Jones said. It can be challenging to be an African American in this society because we sometimes don't come from strong economic backgrounds. This lifts a huge weight off my family's back. Jason Allen Grant had been at the graduation site since before 6 a.m., he said. He was starting to get tired as the speeches wore on. Then he heard Smith say something about paying off loans. Grant has about $45,000 in student loans. When he said that, oh my gosh, I perked up. My father almost passed out. His father, who works at the Federal Reserve Bank of Cleveland, was planning to work another 10 years to pay for his son's college. Now, at 57 years old, he might retire. Being debt-free is liberating. Another graduate, Robert James, said he did not have student loan debt. However, he has watched friends struggle. A few of my friends have gone through difficulties, and knowing they will graduate and not have to struggle anymore is a really emotional moment, James said. It's really liberating. Thomas said the gift will provide opportunities for students. It will allow them to more quickly go toward what they are passionate about, he said. When you move toward what your passion is, you can make your greatest contribution to the world. Smith said he wanted students who receive this gift to think about taking care of others. I know my class will make sure they pay this forward, said Smith. He received an honorary doctoral degree on Sunday. It takes a village. He said earning a college degree is one of the greatest accomplishments in a person's life. Students worked hard and had a lot of help along the way, he said. We are the products of a community, a village, a team. He said that he started out as an engineer. He spent long hours in labs doing the work that helped me become an expert, he said. That, he said, was the base for his success. He asked graduates to honor those legends whose shoulders you and I stand.